Okay, so there's less than 2 weeks now until EGX comes to the NEC in Birmingham, and they've just announced that there will be after parties on the Friday and Saturday. It was £6.50, I believe, for the tickets. So, depending on whether you're going to see the Oddscast, because it starts at a similar time, but it ends at 11. So, you might want to bear in mind which day you want to go. I'm going to go on the Saturday, so if you're planning on going there and want to see me there, then it would be the Saturday to go. Right, so there's been a huge announcement, if my computer will update. I've already booked in sessions to go see Sub-Level Zero, Riot Civil Unrest and Pollen, so expect videos on those. I don't know whether I'll be getting gameplay sent to my email as well, because I've arranged it with the devs. So that might be possible. And there were more that I would have been interested in, like, the Star Wars Battlefront. I messaged the dev to say, because it's 20 versus 20, maybe they should do a YouTuber session, and I haven't received a response about that, because that would be quite interesting, like 20 YouTubers against 20 other YouTubers, or YouTubers versus fans and different things. So either way, I'll try and get some gameplay of that if I can. And just announced there's Halo 5, so yet another Halo franchise. I wonder what will be going on now, because the story's getting a bit far into the thing, so it might be like final sort of thing, because 5, that's normally where you get towards the end, but then again, multiplayer shooter sort of thing like that, they might just continue to go on, new storylines, new people, etc, etc. Star Fox Zero, that I'd be interested in seeing what's changed in Star Fox since however long it's been. Is this a prequel with it being Zero, perhaps? It's hard to say. Forza 6. Rise of the Tomb Raider, again, is this just a remake of the original, or a prequel, or something along those lines? Xenoblade Chronicles X. Legends of Zelda Triforce Heroes. So, although it's Nintendo and, won't be able to do anything with that really, because Nintendo don't particularly like things being on too much. But we'll just see. Triforce Heroes, I don't know anything about it. It sounds a bit like it's going to be like a Smash Brothers sort of thing, but they already have Smash Brothers being Nintendo itself, so maybe it's just expanding beyond Link, maybe it's further heroes of the Triforce, maybe it's like Triforce itself, 3 heroes coming together. It's hard to say from just the name. Over 30 more games in the Xbox and Nintendo stand, so they're just in the Xbox and Nintendo alone. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, Destiny The Taken King, Uncharted, Nathan Drake Collection, and 24 more games in the PlayStation booth. So, I'm saying Xbox wins over those so far, maybe, although it's Xbox and Nintendo, so it's hard to say what was Xbox. I guess Halo, Tomb Raider, Xenoblade Chronicles. So I guess it could be kind of even. Maybe Nintendo has the win there, even though, Nintendo probably should be going into putting some games on the PC and cross-platform like Sega did originally, because that is what pretty much the call is, but Nintendo like to keep their own franchise, so a whole other discussion, and that's kind of why they like to keep everything separate to themselves. So tickets are running low if you're planning on doing it. Project Morpheus as well is announced on the PlayStation stand, which wasn't listed there. Street Fighter 5, Uncharted, Destiny The Taken King, yeah, we got that. 20th anniversary of the UK launch of the original PS1, so a selection of the classic games will be playable. That'd be quite interesting to see what's there, see what I can play. Shita Yoshida is also coming to EGX. 300 screens of playable indie games, of course, I've mentioned that before with the Mega Booth. It says 29 games in the Left Field collection alone, I believe. So, EGX community parties, drinking and gaming, and if you want dancing, I don't know if the drinks are partially covered, or if you have to pay them yourself on top of the ticket price, of course. It's not like the London event, which was free pretty much for a few free drinks, but they didn't last very long either. So there will be drinking, Gang Beasts, Rocket League, Wi-Fi Wars. I've not heard of Wi-Fi Wars, to be honest, so I might have a look at that. A Rock Band 4 stage, and Napoleon Dynamite dancing. That could be full of very embarrassing drunken dancing, I imagine. So it's run from 6:30 till 11 p.m. Friday and Saturday nights. I picked up Saturday. I think Saturday is the one to go to. To be honest, Saturday night is going to be the last party as well, so more fun. And also, it's the cosplay final on Saturday, I believe, so there might be a lot of cosplay people. You can win an Xbox One console with Capital FM in the mornings with Rob and Casey in Breakfast Birmingham. So you got to listen to the radio to be able to do that. And you can win 4-day passes as well, they're giving away. So if you haven't got your tickets yet, as they are pretty much sold out, maybe that's another way to get some. So there's also a free Steam game for every EGX ticket holder. You get Orbital Gear. So if you're going, don't forget to claim your thing. It should be in your inbox. It's via Bundle Stars. So, trying to encourage people to buy bundles. So, I'm not going to go on about that like I have done in the past about bundles and how they cut Steam out of getting the profits and how some people are like, oh, but the devs get more money of less money. Yeah, it's all that arguments over the stores and all that, so I don't quite agree with what most people tend to think about it, because the devs get more of more when they buy through Steam, not more of less, because 5% more of 20% less, no, that's not more, is it? So, weigh up what you will out of that. Maybe you get a bit of a saving, and you can't justify the fact that you're giving devs more when you're actually giving them less money overall. High percentage of less money means less money. So, yeah, especially when it's a very, very minuscule amount of extra, you can't justify your reasons through that. But, as I said, I've got those ones that I've lined up, and there'll definitely be more games that I'll be wanting to cover, and across the 4 days, so we'll see what's coming. But definitely get your tickets now if you want, before they completely sell out. Get in on the parties and all the other things that you want to be involved in. Don't have regrets, make sure you go get what you want to get, and like I say, if there's any particular things, or if any of the developers of any of the games want to book a session with me, get in touch. Emails and Twitter and everything are available on various links everywhere, so thanks for watching. Goodbye.